Alright guys, so a while back I checked out the Schecter E-1 Special. I've got it hanging right back here. It's the purple one up there. That guitar is awesome. It's got the Sustainiac setup in it. It's got a cool body style, this great kind of like transparent quilt purple finish. Plays great, awesome. The thing is, that guitar kind of opened up my eyes to a lot of the new guitars that Schecter has been making lately. In my mind, I was kind of remembering Schecter from like 2005, 2010. A lot of the designs were a little bit bland for my taste. Well, the E1 was so cool that I decided to pick up another one of the new Schecter models. So I've got one of the new REAPER guitars right here. Now, talk about a modern design. This is unlike any of the other Schecter guitars that I've played before. Now this thing just looks awesome, but if we check out some of the specs here, I mean, this is really cool. I mean, obviously we've got a satin finish, we've got this really nice Burl top on here, but then the top edge here stops and it leaves the bodywood exposed. Now the bodywood is ash. Now also this is a set neck, the construction here, so it's got a really nice smooth heel. There's no big bolt-on block to get your hand around. They're even using a new headstock for this here, which looks awesome. I always love reverse headstocks. Now, it's a satin finish on the entire guitar, so that includes the back of the neck. So it's really smooth on your hands there. It's an ebony fretboard, 24 frets, extra jumbo frets, so it's basically my favorite fret setup. And again, another one of my favorites, a Floyd Rose bridge. Now, these are the Floyd Rose 1500 bridges, kind of like a 1000 series Floyd Rose, but it's got a couple of upgrades, and in particular, the tremolo arm here is a press-in arm rather than the screw-on type with the collar. Now for the electronics, we've got a pair of Schecter Diamond Decimator humbuckers, and honestly, they sound as cool as the name sounds. And we've got a three-way blade type switch, a single volume control, and then the tone pot, but the tone pot is actually a push-pull pot. So you can split the humbuckers if you want. And the neck isn't just smooth. I mean, the shape of the neck is really nice. It's kind of a D or maybe a very thin C shape, but it's really thin and it's really comfortable. And one more thing about the neck here, this is a combination maple and walnut neck, and they even have carbon fiber rods in here to give it more strength. This is a pretty heavy guitar, and with the set neck construction, just the overall build quality and the weight of it, I mean, this thing feels really solid. Now, I'm not going to go smashing any cars with this thing. I got in trouble for that last time. Okay, now this particular guitar is the Schecter REAPER 6 FR. So it's the 6-string FR for Floyd Rose and the REAPER series. Now they've got a bunch of different versions of this guitar, but let's talk about that later. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in and listen to how it sounds. Alright guys, this thing plays really, really smooth. Now, I mean, this checks off a lot of the boxes for features that I like. I mean, the satin finish on the back of the neck, ebony fretboard, the extra jumbo frets, 24 frets. I mean, that's kind of my favorite setup, really. So it plays so smooth, and these frets feel so nice. I mean, it's a really, really good shred guitar. Now, like I said earlier, there are several other versions of this guitar. They have some that don't have the Floyd Rose, they just have a fixed bridge, they have a few different color options, and they even have a 7-string multi-scale or fan fret version. Also guys, yes, they have left-handed versions of these guitars. Honestly, Schecter is one of the few companies that makes left-handed versions of almost all of their models. Alright guys, now this guitar here costs right around 900 bucks. As always, I'll put some links in the video description below. And all of the other versions of the guitar in the Reaper series, they're all sort of around that price range. Kind of the 800, 900, up to, I think, around 1100 for the version that has the Sustainiac pickups in it. Now, I know some other people have reviewed some of these Reaper guitars lately, and they seem to like them as much as I do. And as much as I love the weird, heavy metal shapes, I usually do end up coming back to a more traditional shape like a Super Strat like this. Alright guys, honestly I think I might end up being on kind of a Schecter kick for a while because the Reaper and of course that E1 Special is really, really cool. Check out the video description below for links where you can find all that stuff. And if anybody out there owns one of those guitars, like from the Reaper series, I would love to hear what you guys think about it. So of course leave your comments in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.